Teen mom Amber Portwood's nanny exposes negligent parenting. Teen mom. The next chapter star Amber Portwood is being exposed for negligent parenting by her former nanny. This person was allegedly taking care of Amber's son James when he still lived with her and her ex, Andrew Glennon. So what tea is this person spilling? Keep reading for more details. Amber Portwood's nanny exposes negligent parenting. For years, teen mom star Amber Portwood has been called out for not caring about her children. The mother of two has always had an explosive temper, but more than that, she is constantly playing the victim. Amber had a daughter, Leah, when she was just a teenager with her now ex-fiance, Gary Shirley. That became extremely combative, and it ended with him getting custody. He and his wife, Christina, have done an incredible job with Leah while Amber is absent. When she does come around, it is to talk about herself or call her daughter names. Leah does not want anything to do with her mom anymore, which led Amber to call her out for being rude and disrespectful. Amber also has a son, James, with Andrew Glennon, but they moved to California. Now, Amber's former nanny is speaking up and out about how negligent she was with James, and more so, disconnected. She stated Amber never picked up or played with James, and it all fell on Andrew. More so, she never paid attention to James or wanted him near her. He never said mama, plus he slept all day as did she, and was very much knocked out. The nanny stated that Amber Portwood slept until the early evening, but she rarely saw her leave the bedroom. If she did leave, it was because the teen mom star was going to grab Leah for something. Additionally, Amber would throw a fit if things did not go her way. So they named her Princess Amber due to her awful behavior and lack of responsibility. Andrew did everything for their baby, but Amber would constantly scream at him. The nanny was unsure if hard drugs played a part in Amber Portwood's lack of motivation. However, she did admit that the teen mom star did smoke a lot of weed in her closet. The home had a foul smell, so that was what was happening. After fans learned about this, and the nanny spilled all of the tea, they were frustrated but also torn. They felt the nanny was speaking the truth, but also contradicted herself some. In the end, no one will know how much of this is true, but it does track with Amber's poor behavior. It was supposed to be just another Tuesday when 26-year-old Sophia Dale agreed to a last-minute interview with Celebrity Whispers Weekly. But what she revealed sent shockwaves through the world of teen mom fandom, and had insiders wondering just how much MTV cameras really captured. With her blonde curls pulled into a no-nonsense bun and nerves etched across her face, Sophia sat across from me in a downtown Indianapolis cafe, nervously clutching a lukewarm latte. For nearly a year, she had served as the live-in nanny for Amber Portwood, reality TV veteran, tabloid mainstay, and one of Teen Mom's most polarizing stars. I kept quiet for months. I thought I could handle it, Sophia began, glancing over her shoulder. But watching how she treated her daughter off camera, it broke me. According to Sophia, Amber's reality was far from the self-improvement arc she presented on TV. She had good days, Sophia admitted. Days where she played board games with Leah, helped her with homework, even cooked pancakes from scratch. But those were few and far between. Most of the time, she was locked in her room with the door slammed, blinds closed, and Bravo reruns playing at full blast. Sophia says the neglect wasn't always dramatic. No screaming meltdowns or glass-shattering arguments. It was the silence. The absence, she said, voice shaking. There'd be days Amber wouldn't come out of her room until 3 p.m., wearing the same robe from the night before. Leah would knock gently on the door, asking if they could do their hair together. Amber would yell through the door, later, baby. Mommy's busy, but later never came. She paused, taking a long sip from her drink before continuing. I think what hurt the most was the emotional inconsistency. Amber would cry in front of Leah, hug her, say she was sorry for not being a better mom. And then the next day, scream at her for accidentally spilling juice on the couch. Lee started to tiptoe around her own house. She'd ask me, is today a good day or a bad one? I'm not a therapist, but no kid should have to guess which version of their mom is coming down the stairs. Sophia shared journal entries she wrote during her time with the Portwood household, documenting specific incidents she claims MTV never aired. One entry read, Feb 9. Amber didn't wake up until 2:45 p.m. Leah had already missed her morning Zoom class. I tried to get her logged in, but her laptop was dead, and Amber had hidden the charger after an argument with Gary. She said she didn't need the government spying on them. Another entry from March recounted an incident when Amber forgot Leah's science fair completely. We spent 2 weeks working on her volcano, Sophia said. The night before the fair, Amber promised she'd be there at 9 sharp. Instead, she went to a club in downtown Indy and texted me at 3 a.m. saying she was too emotionally drained to deal with people in lab coats. But the most gut-wrenching revelation came when Sophia spoke about the day she decided to leave. Leah had an anxiety attack. It wasn't dramatic. It was quiet. She curled up on the laundry room floor and just started sobbing. I asked what was wrong, and she whispered, I just want a normal mom. One who knows what day it is. That was it for me. I packed my things that night. Sophia insists she reached out to MTV producers before going public, but claims she was met with silence. They knew, she said firmly. They've seen the raw footage. But Amber makes great TV. She's unpredictable, volatile, messy. That's what keeps the ratings up. When asked why she decided to speak out now, Sophia hesitated before pulling out her phone and showing a grainy photo. Leah sitting on a swing, head down, clutching a book against her chest. She deserves better. And maybe, just maybe, if this makes enough noise, someone will step in before it's too late. Amber Portwood has not publicly responded to the allegations, though a source close to the star claims Sophia is a disgruntled employee who wasn't paid to sell stories to tabloids. But Sophia insists she never accepted $1, and even turned down several offers from rival networks to dramatize her experience for reality TV. I'm not looking for fame.